Hello, this is the drawsvg team. We are going to show you how to use our Sudoku game. To start, go to our website drawsvg.org, then click on the Games and Sudoku menu. Our game works on PC, tablets, and phones. The game is composed of 4 screens. The screen to define your grid, the screen to play a grid, the screen to solve a grid, and finally the rules dictionary screen. Let's start by defining your grid. Click on the number to place, then click on its positions in the grid. If you click on a wrong position, it is rejected and the rejection cell is colored red. You can erase a number by activating the eraser and then clicking on the number to erase. Then don't forget to select a number to place. You can also select a number to place directly from the grid. You can clear everything with the Clear button. You can choose a grid from those offered on the right depending on the level of difficulty. We will choose the first one of level 6. Once your grid is defined, you can play it or solve it. We play the chosen grid. You can see in the cells the notes that display the candidate numbers. The notes are produced by the game. For each number of notes you can select it, apply it to the cell, or even delete it. With the buttons on the left you can choose the action to trigger when clicking on a number of a note or a cell. Select the number of a note or a cell. Apply the number of a note to the cell. Delete the number of a note or a cell. You can also cancel the selection and undo the last grid edit. Activate the selection and click on the number 2 positioned on the first line in column 7. The right menu allows you to configure the analysis and detection of solutions. We will explore it later. To play without help, simply click on the None option for marking the note numbers. Let's play without help until we get stuck. Clear selection. Click on singleton 3. The number is assigned to the cell directly. A new singleton 4 appears on the same line in the first cell. We can validate it by clicking on it. Then on the new singleton 7. We successively found 3 obvious singletons. To advance, search for hidden singletons. A unique number of notes in a row, column or block. The number 8 on line 3 appears to be a hidden singleton. Select this number. To check the uniqueness of the number 8, check the Same in Cell option. The number 8 appears twice more in column 9 but not in the row or block. Limit the analysis on the line by unchecking the columns and blocks options. Select the action to apply, then click on the number 8 to assign it to its cell. On column 9 we now have singleton 6. Then number 2 and number 5 on the same column. Then number 7. We can now use the analysis to identify new solutions. Enable analysis on the entire grid, then on the naked pair rule. The binomial 1, 9, which is present twice in column 8 in rows 1 and 6, cancels the same candidate numbers in rows 2 and 3. Activate the erase action to delete them. Also try the other rules: hidden pair, pointing pair, and wings. Now let's try the solver. Click on Solve to solve the rest of the grid. Click the Step by Step button several times. Each time the game highlights a solution and applies it. You can thus follow the resolution of the grid step by step. You can also switch to automatic or fast mode. In automatic mode, you can switch to step mode at any time. We will now see the use of hypotheses. Hypotheses are necessary to solve complex grids. Take the first grid of level 13. Let's use quick mode to solve it. We see that the game made assumptions with a flashback for one of them. Let's select a step called probable. We can go back to this step by clicking on the Back to Step button. In line 2 and column 4, the game assumed to retain the number 4 on the candidate pair, 3, 4. Now we can restart by invalidating the use of hypotheses. The game ends quickly. Now let's look at the last screen of the rules dictionary. The first part explains and illustrates the different definitions. The second part similarly explains the many rules used by the game. To conclude the hypotheses used. So now you can start playing and solving your own Sudoku puzzles. See you soon on drawsvg.